I do not know what's happening there, but I am going to carry on going the way that I'm going. Welcome to my YouTube and my Facebook Live. Third time's the charm. I sure hope it's a charm. It's kind of a funny sort of situation here. I'm hoping, like I say, that it has gone live. And I'm not seeing now. I need to see that some have gone live, some haven't gone live. Oh my goodness, it's just one of those things that, anyways. So welcome to my YouTube and my Facebook Live. And I'm seeing, oh, here we go. So let's try again. Oh my goodness, this is so funny how this is working today. I think because I've tried to do an awful lot of different things by doing different videos and that sort of stuff. Welcome. Anyways, so let's just get started on this card sketch number 231. So that's the way my Saturday is going to be. That's okay. I'm all good with that. So hopefully Dorothy and Lorraine, who were on my YouTube or on my Facebook group, are going to join me again. If not, I'm sorry, you'll have to watch it on the replay. Awesome. So card sketch number 231. I love doing my card sketches. Don't forget that you want to enter into these into the challenges, because you could get randomly drawn to earn some Stampin' Up product or a tutorial as well. So make sure that you do go and say hello if you are on my YouTube or on my Facebook page. I see that there are some people on here, so I'm just going to go ahead. Honestly, I'm it's just that kind of a day, and I'll go and I'll take some off and put some on, and anyways, it's all good. All right, you guys. So here is card sketch number, there we go again. Thanks, Dorothy. This is card sketch, like I said, is number 231. Another landscape card. I'm not used to doing landscape cards because I find sometimes they're really hard to work with. They don't stand up as well, but it's all good. I'm going to just basically, we are going to go ahead and use this as a landscape card. Now I thought I'd come in and I would use this Nests of Winter. This has beautiful designer series paper, and there's one designer series paper in here, and it's this one right here. If you can see it, is this one. And I haven't really used it. I've used the back side of it, but I haven't used the front side of it. And I really would like to use that one particular piece. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use that piece, and we're going to incorporate. Hello, good morning, Ina. Oh my goodness. And good morning, Lori. Yes. And hello, Amanda, and hello, Marie. Amanda, how's your husband? I'm hoping that he's all good and he's back home. Please give us some good news there. All right, so we're going to use this. We're going to use this birch embossing folder. It's a beautiful one as well. And then also we might use a tiny bit of this. I didn't even pull that one out, but we are going to use some of this different stuff, that's for sure. Okay, so let's get going on this card sketch. Always on my card sketch, I always say my regular card base, whoops, and it's the wrong size on here. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is a regular 1/4 inch size of the cardstock. And my first layer will be 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then these circles are actually the second smallest stylish shaped circles, and they're 1 1/4 inch circles. And then this is just a strip for the sentiment. But like I say, I wanted to use that particular designer series paper. So let's go in and let's start playing with this. Now it kind of looks like kind of a drabby type card because I am using smoky slate, and you can see that I've gone ahead and I've used my embossing folder. And have I put this embossing folder the wrong way? think it's supposed to, anyways, we're going to leave it go like this. It may not be the birch look to it. Hello, Marjorie. All right. So then this is the 4 by 5¼ inch piece. And like I say, I went and I used the Stylish Shapes, and I cut out these particular circles that were on the back of that one. And I'll show you exactly what that piece looks like, because it's a lot easier to see it in a full piece of paper. And it's this piece here. And I love these little birds on here. So that's why I thought, you know, I'm going to make use of doing this particular sketch with that. So let's go on there. And we're going to put these, I love this one, this little chickie is, and then we're going to put this there. Let's see, we'll put this one down here. This one can go here, this here, and this here. So see how that's just going to go. Let's see, maybe I can get a little bit closer. Whoops. Let's try a little bit. No, I think that's just a little bit too close. You know, why don't I just leave things well enough alone? Oh, good. I'm so glad that he's home. All right, so then all we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and put these onto here. Now, if I wanted to, now think that the birds are the right way. I could also turn this around like this, but I'm not going to actually. So let me just go put a little dollop on here, because that means I can still move it around, right? Pretty simple sketch, but I mean, think of this where if you have another image that you have something a little bit different that you could put on here. Let's see, I'm trying to think of, you could have ones that have little images where you could stamp the images on here as well. So let's just put that like that. And put this one over here. I like this bird too. One like that. And then we can just go ahead and put this guy right here. And then this one on there. All right. So the one beauty of a card sketch is that you can turn around and, you know, use the card sketch. And if you're like having, you know, lack of inspiration or something like that, take a card sketch and basically you can go ahead and start doing a card and something else will come out from it. I know it will, because this is not how this one started in my mind. That's for sure. Okay, so then this is the regular card base, and this is smoky slate as well. So I'm just going to use my bone folder, and this can just go on here like so, just like that. But I thought, well, let's add some more things. There is a sentiment layer there. Now this is the essential twine, baker's twine, and this has, oh look, I got a knot in there. Hello, Pam. This is the essential twine, and this is the one with, let's see, because I'm going to actually stick this underneath here, is the smoky slate one. And I want to wrap that around a couple of times. And then I'm just going to tie a knot in here. But see, I can put this underneath those. It's just going to add a bit more texture on here. Let's come here. Yeah, I've been recording this morning, and with this new setup, it's not as easy to reset everything. So that's why I think I had all those issues this morning. All right, so we have that like that. We'll figure that one out. And then the sentiment. Now, I may have to redo this sentiment, but I thought this one, Thinking of You Always, would be really good to put on here. And I thought maybe let's go in and just put white embossing powder on there. So I'm just gonna, we'll see how well I line this up. If not, I have a piece of paper and then I can just go ahead and cut it out afterwards. Because normally on a small strip like this, unless if it's a photopolymer stamp set, you're best to stamp and then cut out, but we'll see how this works. So I'll just go ahead and put that onto a block. And that is not that straight. And we'll use our Versamark. And these are all, like I say, stylish shapes that we're using. Now, hopefully that gets, it's going to be okay on there. We'll see how that works. If not, we're going to have to do it a little bit differently. Well, I see what happens, and I don't think that that's going to. Thinking of You and the always part won't be on there. See, it's crooked. So let me show you what I was talking about, which would be a better idea to do. Is I'm going to come in with that, it's basic gray, and I am just going to go ahead and stamp that sentiment right on here. Just like so. We're going to use the white embossing powder. This is what I mean by you should stamp and then cut it out. There we go. Now I'll just heat set that. And we'll just do it that way. Now, hopefully this always will fit on there, but I'm pretty sure that it will. And then we're just going to just loosely cut this one out. And then I'm going to come in with my stylish shape and cut that out with this. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. So I'll just come in with my mini cut and emboss. So what are your plans for the day? I'm hoping to get lots of card classes done for this month today. That's my plan. Tonight I have my sip and stamp, so I'll get lots done for that as well. Well, that's the plan anyways. So let's see how I'm going to get this cut out. Doesn't look very good there. Try again. That should be it. I'm thinking to myself that if this doesn't turn out, it's one of those days, you know, maybe I should do what I did yesterday and veg all day. Anyways, let's see how that works. There we go. So there we have that, Thinking of You, and see what I mean by stamping first and then cut out. All right, so let's come here. Now, this is going to, is this tight enough on here? Let me go, let's just bring that just over just a bit. And to make it so it's tighter, we can go ahead and put this onto the back. Yeah, I'm always a good source of laughter, right, Pam? So let's do that. I don't know what it's like the rest of the world, but oh, it's kind of a dismal day today. It's a little chilly. It's wet and damp, and it's ugh. So this is just going to go right here. So I'm going to come in with a dimensional. I'm actually going to use 3 dimensionals. And let's go ahead and just put that right there. Kind of a, I really, like I say, I like these birds. Let's go ahead and put that on. Now, it might be a little bit harder to do this particular sketch because of the images, but don't use as I use something else. Turn around and, you know, like you could make your, but the whole purpose of doing a card sketch is not to case it exactly the same, but to turn around and be inspired to do it with another. I'm trying to think of other ones that would work really good with this. Ones with little tiny flowers. There's one that's, you know what would work good on this is that doggone friendly. You could pick out your pieces in there. This one would work really good. Ouch, too. This one, Choose Happy, would work really good. Okay, now we need to put some embellishments on there. Maybe I have to go to bed again. You know what, Amanda? It's funny because I did an awful lot of sleeping yesterday. I think probably because I needed it. Went to bed early, and I did get up early, but honestly, I'd been in bed for so long that I did do an awful lot of binge watching. Okay, so this would go in here. Let's see what other ones. This one would go. These ones here. But they have to be kind of neutral ones. Oh, I wonder what, no, that won't go. So, and I don't think the pearls, but either one of these ones would go. You'd go with the black or the silver, or you could go with these pecan ones. But no, if I go back to bed, it'll be like I've slept for almost 24 hours. So anyways, let's go and use these ones. These have a silver fleck through them. They're really kind of neat. And let's just put another one just down about here. There we go. Now, as far as something to go on the inside, just go and move all these out of the way. It might be a good idea let's see how this is. I think what I'll do is just take a strip of this. So let's go in with our trimmer. And we can cut off about a ½ inch. And that can go along the bottom. So this would be by 5 1/4. And that'll just give us kind of a bit of a different sort of look on the inside. So just like this. Yes, Amanda, it probably is almost bedtime there. It's about 9 hours difference. So is it 9 hours? What time is it there? Is it 11 plus 10 o'clock, is it? Oh, it's 6:30. Yeah, we go off daylight savings time this weekend too. Okay. So there's my card with the card sketch, a little bit different. I don't think I've ever done anything like that, so I hope that works out okay. Okay, so if you like that and all my fumbling around and everything else, please give me a thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. Don't forget to enter into the sketch because this one, like I say, this one's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think it'll be a good challenge for you. Try not to, like I say, try to use something a little bit different. And then that way it just shows you that it's inspiring you to do that sort of stuff there. So, all right, you guys, remember to create because it's great for the soul. Remember, if you live in Canada and don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. I will see you back at noon Pacific time on Monday with a fancy fold or a 3D project. I'm not quite sure. I'm tossing one around right now as we're speaking. So anyways, thanks. Thanks, Pam. I really do appreciate that. All right, you guys, remember to create because it's great for